Man. Good morning, y'all. Good morning, good morning. Let me holler at y'all before I go to sleep the second time. Man, let me hit the rest of this little joint I had before I went to sleep. Let me got they go hit this joint I had before I went to sleep. Listening to these people, man, this shit, Lord. I'm starting to think the people in the chat crazy. I don't know how they listen to this shit all day. Yeah. The people in the chat is nuts. They listening to a goddamn junkie talk about me all day long. I think it's like 1 o'clock in California. Boy, junkie, don't you know how old you is, junkie? You can't be 50 years old, staying up smoking and shit till 1 o'clock in the morning every night. That ain't gonna be good for your future. This nigga 1 o'clock in the morning every goddamn night, hollering and yelling and hooting. Go to bed, bruh. We need to start a campaign. Go to bed campaign. Take your old ass to sleep campaign. Man, folks be waiting for you to sign on. I mean, man, I'm trying to tell you, these motherfuckers crazy. They keep trying shit, remix it, trying shit. Nothing ever work. I'm tired of you already. My bad. Why am I up? Shit, I woke up like 2 hours ago. I was tired as hell from the flight. So I woke up like 2 hours ago and I'm catching up on my lives. Goddamn Kev Low losing his goddamn mind. Kev Low lose his mind. And then you lose his motherfucking mind. Tears ain't never had no goddamn mind. And then this damn junkie up all night. It's like, man, don't this nigga know he gonna get sick staying up that late? You can't be 50 years old staying up all night, bro. Like, that is not a good practice for any 50-year-old to stay up 1, 2 o'clock in the morning. And you just coming from East Coast time. So your body not even used to you being up like this here. You up at 4 o'clock in the morning East Coast time, 1 o'clock in the morning West Coast time. Come on, dog. Come on, bro. You can't be doing that, man. I'm worried about you. That Warhol needs you, man. She depended on you. She ain't eat like this her whole life. She ain't eat like this in her whole life. We had that nigga Rail crash out today. This nigga want to talk about the same people he drank around, hang around. I tell you, boy, this internet. I knew him and Kev wasn't friends like that. The nigga kept saying the quiet part out loud. Nigga, I don't fuck with that nigga like that. Nigga, can't nobody tell me what to do. He kept saying that shit. Can't nobody. I'm like, damn. So your homeboy can't get in your ear and be like, yo, man, chill the fuck out. What's the point of y'all being homeboy? You see, TJ hit me up like, man, that ain't it, man. You need to apologize to that dude, man. He ain't do nothing to you. This, and that. And it happened. When somebody give you good advice, I don't know what people be thinking, talking about that nobody can't tell them that. Nigga, when somebody give you good advice, you better listen. Stupid motherfucker. Only the sensitive people don't listen. Yeah, that's all good. Be sensitive. Be sensitive all your life. He was spazzing on Tears page. What he spazzed about? But see, he was waiting to get up on this. This is what he was waiting on. See, y'all don't know, man. Cat Williams told y'all all lives gonna be exposed. It was a lie that they friends. They're not friends. You don't try to sleep with your homeboy wife. Them niggas was on some little boy kid shit. You know, my granny always told us you're gonna need to listen to somebody before you leave this earth. Yeah, you gotta listen to some goddamn body. The motherfuckers that don't listen to nobody, well, look how their life turning out. The pride comes before the fall. Better calm down. I know the old saying, hard head make a soft ass. Kwame tell us the truth, was big, low, slow when he was little. Now he was just neglected a little bit. You know, he was told, sit down, shut up, stop all that crying. You know, we got a real tough family. And Kel used to be a little crybaby. That's why his brother and everybody protect him. Mm-hmm. He the little baby boy. He the little baby bop. That's why he make a bunch of noise. And then he holler for his brother or brothers. Little baby bop. But Kev had to stand on business today. He gonna have to stand on business now, boy. Because once they get a load of real, talking that disrespectful about the yard, talking about my uncle. Ooh, ooh. Mm-hmm. Well, see, that type of disrespect won't be tolerated. And see, everybody you can't sue. Everybody can't use that weak ass shit with. So, you know. Yeah, he a crybaby. That was his biggest problem. He cried too damn much. Ain't none of this shit had to happen. All this shit could have been avoided. Yeah, he would have just been a man from the get-go. And just call TJ, like I said. Just call the man. Don't get into this shit with these weak ass niggas on the internet. They saying, yo, this nigga should killing you. How can a motherfucker be killing me and keeping this nigga up all night talking about me? Got you up all night, constantly making these videos. That nigga up all night making bullshit videos. I guess this is a new thing where men worry about the size of another man's penis too, boy. These niggas is weird. This nigga got a son stopping traffic with his ass. And he worried about if I'm satisfying whoever I'm with. This shit is sad. These some penis watching niggas, boy. I don't know how a junkie can beat me, but this motherfucker owns so much smack. This motherfucker don't own a goddamn thing talking about how much more money than he got from me. I'm like, this shit crazy. This junkie done went out to California, went to 2 or 3 parties, and then showing now he's showing 2 watches like he a rapper. 50-year-old nigga showing 2 watches. This shit is worse than I thought. Are you watching? We watching a train wreck, man. This nigga 50 years old, still rapping, holding up two watches on his shit, and that's a brag. Now in his mind, that's a brag. That nigga gonna talk about you a little nigga to me. Or you a little nigga to me. Well, shit, you a little nigga to your old lady. That big old wide back goddamn Warren Sapp linebacker, you a little nigga to her too. I'm a little nigga to you, but you a little nigga to her. How about that? That motherfucker ain't never had nothing to day in his damn life. Just up running his damn mouth. That's the reason why a 50-year-old would be up acting like this. And you got these messy ass hoes talking about he kicking your ass because he talking shit online. They talking about he always in a hotel room. He always trying to stun on us. That's broke nigga mentality. I ain't doing nothing to stun on you, motherfucker. Quit watching them. If you think like that, don't watch me. I don't do things to stun on nobody. Stupid motherfucker, it was snowing in Atlanta. The fuck I look like staying in the snow. And I spent a week down there. I had some shit to do, which was only supposed to take 2 days, but it's snowing in Atlanta. So why the hell would I come back? I'm back now, nigga. This shit is crazy. A bunch of fucking vagabonds. Ain't no real people mad at me. That nigga come out. I got your son number. I got your this number. I got your sister number. I got your cousin number. Well, I don't want nobody in your family number. Not interested. Not interested. The fuck wrong with you? Y'all niggas don't even know it that you're proving my goddamn point. I said y'all go along, go along, get along game, motherfuckers. The first thing y'all try to attack is somebody's family. And listen what you online telling, boy. What would make you interested in my son and all these people? You're trying to use them. Use them for what? What would you be using them for? To get at me, right? So you proving my point. The more aggressive you guys get with attacking my family and all that, reaching out to children, the more you proving my point. Just in case you didn't know. But the one person you can't reach out to is your own damn son. So look at the irony in that. You can reach out to my son, but you can't even call your own damn boy. Ain't that a bitch? You need to get offline fronting and fraudulating and call your goddamn boy. Don't worry about my motherfucking son. Call that one that's stopping traffic with his ass. That's who you need to call. You know what I'm saying? Sitting up all day neglecting a big block. Don't think nobody else won't slay that big block just because she big. Somebody that had that wide back buffalo pulling goddamn hay across the goddamn mountaintop. You keep on now. One of them motherfuckers that had that bitch pulling cactus goddamn. What is that shit called? They'll have her ass pulling fruit across the desert now. Big wide back camel. Sitting up here acting like this. These people kill me. They acting like they so perfect. Bitch ass nigga got a son that won't even talk to him. Bitch done been online for 3, 4 years. Ain't nobody seen this nigga son come up and say, "Hey dad, I love you." He said, "I can call my son." Bitch, you can't make him come to your house. Son don't fuck with you, nigga. Stop, get offline fronting and have your boy, not nobody else boy, have your boy come up there and say, "I love you, dad." Don't throw stone when you living in a glass house, bitch ass nigga. Oh, you niggas talking about how great your kids are, how great your families, but none of your families vouching for you on that shit. Where your son at, boy? Yeah. He talking about my son happy. He got video games. Shit, that's the reason why. Never mind. Let me not say nothing. He just know this. He don't need no more motherfucking video games. Yeah. Yeah, the video game been the problem. He don't need no motherfucking video game. You niggas enabling that boy. Yeah, all he care about is Gil. He don't even care about that girl no goddamn more. That nigga up all goddamn night. He probably giving that girl to Gil. Yeah, you can have a Gil. I'll be proud if you hit a Gil. If you been Kelly over, I'll be proud, Gil. Thank you, man. And at least I can say a celebrity hit my bitch. That's the type of shit he'll say. I guarantee you he one of them niggas. I'm fucking the same girl as a celebrity. He'll insist Gil hit it. Bitch ass nigga. A horse humper, a moose. And I'm telling you, he one of them lame ass niggas that'll be like, man, Gil, please hit her, man. I just want to know. I just want to be able to say that a celebrity hit my bitch, man. Please, Gil. Her big fat water buffalo ass will be in there. Yeah, come on, come on. Damn, freaky ass 69 guy. Freaky ass nigga 69 guy around this bitch. I can't believe y'all, man. Y'all been embarrassing the black race all over YouTube today. Hey, look, what y'all be intending for bad for me, that shit be flipping around on y'all so goddamn quick. I be dying laughing. I be dying fucking laughing. What would make a junkie, a 50-year-old junkie, put on two watches and act like he got money all of a sudden? Then the things he's showing shows that he don't know nothing about no goddamn money. He ain't show one goddamn deed. He ain't show nothing. He keep trying to tell y'all, oh, well, he just took out a loan. That was a warranty deed and all this other shit. Don't even know what he looking at. But you did see that motherfucker said deed, didn't you? Now, motherfuckers can believe your story or they can believe the truth. But the motherfucker said deed. You ain't show a deed, nothing yet. Bitch ass nigga showing shoes as a flex, showing watches as a flex. Bitch, we don't think the same. So nothing. You could tell me that my shoes look ugly. You could tell me that this look ugly, that look ugly. Showing pretty watches don't mean you got no money, nigga. I believe Gil gave you them watches for sexual favors anyway. Yeah, bitch, you been working hard. Like that nigga showed Meek Mill in the pool. Bitch, you been working hard for them watches. Cause you don't do no work at Underdog. That show been running a whole goddamn year or two with your bitch ass in North Carolina. So what are you adding to the table other than goddamn you to help? You the motherfucking entertainment. That nigga busting a hole in your ass all through LA. Cause you right there in the pool house. You ain't going to bed. You probably was getting high so y'all can get up and rub y'all toes together right now. What would make Gil gotta be a psychopath? What would make him so comfortable to be around these strange ass weird motherfuckers? Who is a part of this nigga vetting team? FYF took his job. Yeah, that nigga ain't even listed as one of the niggas working. That nigga Gil just got that nigga living in his house, man, I believe. I'm telling you, I don't believe this nigga got no job. I saw the list. See, I saw the list of employees, and that junkie did not make the list. Don't make me show it, junkie. I got the list of the employees for Gil's Arena and Underdog Fantasy. I always don't see no big C-No to bring it out. Yeah, we got the list on you, and you didn't make the list, boy. Your name is nowhere on the list. It don't say junkie. It don't say nothing like about your name. And this nigga in the pool house, Gil feeling bad that he got that man in the spotlight. Cause see, that junkie know all his business. And now that he done brought that junkie into the spotlight, and he been lying, talking about he a millionaire and all this shit, he can't let that junkie just leave that junkie out there with nothing. That's what Gil do. He done created a dependent. And now that junkie dependent on him. Come on, man, Gil, you know what I'm saying? You can't leave me out here like that now. Kwame gonna see you. So now Gil getting that nigga watches and shit, trying to make him look like he's somebody important. Get that nigga a deed, Gil. Don't put him up in your second house. If he ain't in Gil pool house, he in Gil's second house, trying to pretend like that's his house. That's why he said, well, and see, the thing that he don't know is that Cino already know where Gilbert houses at and what they look like. So he can't show the background because we gonna be able to see it. Big Cino already done looked up the shit. So they know that. They know they can't show the goddamn house. So that junkie gotta sit in one room. He gotta sit in one motherfucking room like ain't what happened? Drop the link? All right, hold on. That nigga gotta sit in one motherfucking room all motherfucking night. That nigga in Gil, they see no. Now you already know. I remember a year ago when you showed all Gil houses. So if he goddamn thinks he gonna go live and pull the wool over somebody's eyes like he just bought a house, nigga, we gonna be able to say, nope, this the address right here. This the one he in. You pool house living bitch. You know I know how NBA players work. Them niggas be having leftover watches and shit and jewelry and shit they don't need. They have a jeweler come by. And so they might throw a nigga a chain or two. That nigga done threw you a damn 2 watches and you think you the shit. Them broke down ass watches. That nigga got side piece watches. What up, you know?
What's up? Shoot, so this junkie is still out here posing. God.
Oh yeah, he had on 2 watches a night.
Man, this is the problem with these bums. They ain't never had nothing before. He don't even know that ain't nothing to be bragging about. But he ain't never had nothing before. It's like somebody that been on the desert, ain't never had no food. Look what I got. I got an orange. Look at this orange. It's like, man, come on, man. We didn't seen this act before for this junkie, man. He was showing off stuff in that other house in the apartment where he can turn there, he can control everything from one spot. The stove, the shower, all of it was in arm's reach. He had to brag over that. God damn, boy. This is what's wrong.
Hey, but this is how you know he in the pool house, though. Because when he was in that house in North Carolina, this idiot ran upstairs, downstairs, ran outside, ran through the backyard. He showed us everything. Why he can't do that now?
Oh, because he got to get boss permission. He got to get his boss permission.
Yeah, he said that tonight. He said, I got to get permission from my boss. What he need permission from his boss to show his play?
Because he know it ain't his. Ain't nobody gonna. He can't get nothing in his name. Boy, they gotta vet you to live in those areas. They gonna be like, who is this? We ain't written to you. What's run his name through the system? Oh hell no, he can't be living over here. He can't.
Motherfucker done been arrested over 600 times. What'd he say, 100 times?
Right, and he said like it's proud. Like, yeah, that's what I did. Boy, I'm like, man.
He is proud, bro. He real proud of that. That's a badge of honor for him.
It probably is. Shoot. Go ahead and stream it on mine too, so we can have both of them on here from One Crack News and Kwame. Let them both come in. But yeah, so man, this to show how crazy it was, Gil, he can't even understand common sense. And I'm just like, I thought it was like, maybe I'm typing it wrong. And he just don't get it. He can't figure it out for some reason. Because I'm like, I just typed this to you. You don't even, I was like, well, let me use the vocal part because he's not understanding what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I see what you saw. I said, what the hell?
Yeah. And I'm just like, does he understand what I'm talking about?
Nope.
And I'm like, he really don't get it. And I'm like, wait a minute, man. You are not understanding how this works with the box and all that. I don't care. All I care about is money. I'm like, all right. All right. You just care about the money. I'm like, I would care about my product, my show, because that it has your name on it, it represents you. So that's what, if I was him, I would be caring about. But, you can't. It's only so long and so much you can tell somebody. Because this guy here, man, he just don't get it.
But he know everything though. He trying to help me be a millionaire. He want to make everybody millionaires all of a sudden. He a philanthropist. He just
everybody except for me. He wanted all of a sudden. He talking about blue. He talking about. I'm like, you said you were sending over the information. What happened to the info? What's up, Giz? I see. He talking about some all the information. I'm like, what are you talking about? Oh, wait till you hear. We finna play this right now. All right.
I don't hear nothing. Is it playing?
Hey, hold on. I gotta switch out or something.
Because I hope he make that junkie a millionaire. Because boy, I want that nigga to just go on and
Well,
leave that big block.
according to his words, the junkie gonna like this video.
The junkie what?
He gonna like this video because Gil said he gonna take care of him.
Mm.
All right, it's up, Quinn.
Let me see. There you go.
And this is about business. Now, many people in the world of business, they're probably not going to be privy to a lot of the things that was guy who doesn't make sense. Why you understand how this would be. Oh, that was his.
Actually, just puts more money.
Okay, here we go.
Gambling company.
So, after going over that he wasn't that bright, he didn't seem to understand.
So that real people could actually see it and get onto the show. That's why they pay these clip farms to do this. You think all these shows that come out, they get 300,000, 400,000?
And it's pretty weird to say, but we have the information. So, without further ado, let's listen.
With my voice so that you can understand it, I forgot you're a little slow. If you get pushed up in the algorithms from bot traffic, they put you in your recommendations. You're at the top so that real people could actually see it and get onto the show. That's why they pay these clip farms to do this. You think all these shows that come out, they get 300,000, 400,000? You think that's just real people? Come on, Gil. Thought you smarter than this.
So, after going over that he wasn't that bright, he didn't seem to understand what I was saying. And I didn't understand how this would be hard since we have been putting this in writing for a long time. I said, well, let me speak to him. So maybe, he can't read well with comprehension. So let me talk to him so he can understand it. So this was his response.
Yeah. How does that benefit them? Are you not listening? They are a gambling company. We can get 2 million views, but if nobody is going over there to gamble, I'm not worth shit. I can get 1 view and 1,000 people go over there a day. I have unlimited money from them. This YouTube is just a platform I'm using to push people aside. If I use my IG to get people aside, they're like DraftKings, sir. Their business is their business. Their business is not YouTube. That's just the platform I have. If I have.
And here's the thing that I gotta say too. I told him this from the very beginning, and he told me that ain't how it worked. I'm like, you get paid based on how many people sign up. You need people to sign up that to keep your job. That's how you get your money, Gil. If people
So that's why he got to tap into the Kwame Brown algorithm every now and again, so people can be
because he
interested.
needs people to sign up the underdog. That's not how it worked. I'm like, now he over here. Here we go. Fast forward 2-3 years later. Now he is talking about and people sign up. That's what they do. They sign up. I get paid off the sign-ups. That's this is exactly what I told him that time we did that interview. And now here he is telling me what I had already told him 2 years ago.
At television, then that will be the place I'm pushing it.
None of this is what I'm talking about.
Paying for bots will be meaningless to them. It makes no sense to them. Actually, it just puts more money in my pocket if it actually translated to dollars. Because I get the revenue from whatever happens on YouTube. So if they want to spend $1 million on buying fake bots and the bots is turning into YouTube checks, then they're dummies.
So that was his answer to Underdog Fantasy, right? His sponsor, one of his sponsors for Gil's Arena. That's its main sponsor, right? So he's trying to piece together what's actually happening. Now, this is somebody who told us in the past that it's not about how many people sign up. That's just extra money. Underdog doesn't care about that. Like, they care about the show. It changes so much with this person. It's unbelievable. What he said yesterday is completely different what he's saying today. Now he's repeating what we said months and years ago. Now he's agreed, which we have an interview where we did with him, and he actually sat down and talked to us. And I said, your salary and what they're paying you is contingent on people you get to sign up. Oh, no, that's not. No, that's not. Now he's telling you that's how the company works. They care about people signing up. They don't care about YouTube. That's what we discussed. Now he's completely agreeing with me about how he gets getting paid. Now he's not understanding what I'm saying. He think I'm saying that they care about the channel and the show. Like, in the form of, did we need this show to, there's a reason they're doing what they're doing. So I tried to explain it to him once again. I couldn't believe he couldn't piece this thing together. But, some people, they rode a small yellow bus. It's just, it happens. So some people, you got to really break it down.
My gosh, dude, you are really slow. You don't get it, do you? The more real people get to see them, the more opportunities you have for people to watch the content and sign up and join Underdog. But to do that, you need to be in the top search engines and recommended a lot. So they need to promote the show so that you guys can advertise and sell. God damn, Gil, I can't believe you this slow. You really this slow?
Yeah, so that's what I told him. That's exactly what I had to tell him. Are you really this slow? I was really stunned. Like, dude, you really not getting this. He keep talking about, why do they care? Why the bots? Why would they get bots? They're a sponsor. But I'm like, you really don't understand what they're doing.
Man, I see why he don't like you, boy. Oh man, I'm back here dying laughing. Oh shit.
Like, you really?
Yeah, why does he keep talking to you? It never goes well for him. I would not talk to you. I would literally just focus on me. For whatever reason, everything he say, people bring it back to me like his Bible. I don't know why, but I would just focus on me. I wouldn't say nothing else to you. I don't know what's wrong with him.
He feel like he's got to win somewhere. With me, he can't get that W. He just really feel like, I got to get a win over Carcino. And I'm like, you gonna lose because you can't comprehend. So you can't beat me.
He can't get a win over. He can't get a win over anybody. He got to have a conversation with instead of insult. Scap attack, or whatever destroyed him in that Kobe Bryant debate.
Yeah.
With me, you can't even get a word in edgewise because he spent the whole time wanting to argue and play gangster.
All he does is bad takes. And I kept telling him, I'm like, dude, you just do bad take after bad take. I'm like, everything you say is nonsense. And then he did one that I'm going to do a video on. I couldn't believe it. that he actually did it. Somebody sent it to me, and then I think something happened. I never made the video, but I'm like, I'm gonna go back and do that one because he didn't put himself in the grease in that one. Oh boy, I can't wait to do that one too. I gotta go find that actual comment, the actual bad take he made, and break it down.
Well, that's what
Yeah,
he does. He wants
he's
to
trying
do
to
these
say, I
bad
push.
takes. He
Mhm.
want to do these bad takes just to get everybody talking about it. It's just clickbait takes.
Yeah, that's
Because
all
then
it
he'll
is.
turn right back around. But I like Kobe. I ain't never seen a motherfucker like somebody, but always everything you say is against that person.
Exactly. That's because he and deep down he know what Kobe is. Like he know what LeBron is, but he can't say that.
Right.
So he know like, damn, I can't say that. I gotta do this fake allegiance for business. You know, I had Rich Paul on my couch.
It'll
I'm
be
Rich.
over. They won't pump his show no more.
Yep.
Underdog will probably drop him. You see, Drizzy Drake can't even announce the games no more. Hey, that's Drake.
Yep. Yep.
Now they treat him like Soldier Boy treated him. Drake.
He created all that for himself. That boy, he's spiraling bad.
They traffic more than anybody else combined. That's why they are promoting your show. You're pushing what they want. You're pushing people to want to sign up. And then we talked about the actual show. See, Miko, not Lexi. I think I said Lexi in the beginning, but this is about Miko.
Situation was 100% your fault. You put her in an environment that she felt unsafe. And now, because of that, instead of taking care of it yourself and being a boss, you let that linger on long enough, and just because you didn't take it serious, and you caused a situation where you lost a great contributor to the show, and now we got to deal with Lexi Brown.
Now, Lexi Brown is a co-host on the show, Gil's Arena. She's now the female that you see on the show, WNBA player or female basketball player, period. So he put out a message before he heard that message. So let's hear what he got to say.
Underdog doesn't promote our show. I'm looking for a marketing team right now. Underdog does not market. They're not in the business of shows, dog. Why are you trying to pretend you know everything? You say you know everything, but thought my staff was Underdog. Underdog pays FIX Sports. Like Underdog pays what's her name? What's my moderator in the chat? Miss Sunshine. It's my staff. I have them pay it. I'm just great. I'm just great at business, sir. Whether you want to believe it or not, I'm good at what I do. They do not push my show. They just sit back and collect what I'm giving them. And I'm doing such a great job that I don't have one studio here. I have 4 studios here in this house. They're building Rashad a studio. They're building Kenyon a studio for his own thing. That's how great I'm doing at selling their product. We don't have a marketing group yet to push the Gil's Arena brand. That's what I'm working on. But Underdog doesn't push us. Sir, you've never, like, who they pushed is when they did the commercial, you've seen who they had in their commercial. But I move more, I have more traffic than all of them combined. I don't want their pushing. I can do my own. I'm like Cam and Mace. I'm the one who told Cam and Mace how to do it. You might want to listen to who they give the credit to. Stop pretending you actually know. See, your perception actually doesn't change the reality of it. Right? You can pretend you know, but it doesn't make what you say actually real over here. See, instead of just pretending you know, just ask fucking questions. Just like you asked, how many people work in the studio? You got the answer from the producer. Just him, and then Spencer, wherever for he lives.
You mean
See,
tell me no junkie?
my first two hires was Brandon and Lexi. Josiah agent is Lexi's agent, and the agent asked if they wanted a girl. If we want a girl on our show, have Lexi. So we hired Lexi early. Unfortunately, none of us was thinking that, oh shit, when we start the season, she will be overseas, and then her season will start, so she wouldn't be on the couch. So I called my friend that I know who knows sports, Nico. So Nico was coming down from Florida to do the show for me until Lexi came back. But Nico became so good, we was going to hire Nico too. Rashad wasn't actually hired. He was week by week. So because when we originally thought of Rashad, he was just coming in for a filler spot. Yeah. So that wasn't how you really think it was. So Rashad, Nico, nor Kenyon was under contract. The only two people that was under contract was actually Lexi Brown and Brandon.
Not what I was.
Okay, so you explained to me the traffic, right? So you're doing more traffic than ESPN. You're doing more traffic than everybody else as soon as you go live, right? Even on No Chill Gill. All of a sudden, it goes from 300 people in the chat, which was the real number. Then it shoots up to like 16,000 in the chat. Unrealistic. Come on, man. We know what's going on. But congratulations. You're getting money, no problem. But yes, I believe Underdog would support anything that they have and help push that narrative so that they can push that show up there because they're getting subscribers. You guys are pushing. They want that to get up there in the algorithm. So they're going to push it up there so that real people can see it. And then the real people can see it. And some of them idiots might want to sign up and join Underdog Fantasy. From your side and use your little account to log in or whatever. I'm about the show. I'm about the business of looking at it as a show. Okay, you're the ShamWow pitch guy. That's cool. But I'm looking at it from a show perspective. I have three studios in my house, licensed under businesses and everything. So I'm quite aware of what you're doing. But here's the thing. You're doing it on a much bigger scale. Congratulations. No problem to that. The situation is that's what they're doing it for. Why are you trying to downplay what Underdog is doing and promote what it is that you're doing? And make it look like it's all because of you. It is like it's not true. Just give Underdog their stripes and let it be that.
If they're in the business of buying bots, why aren't they buying bots for the biggest name that they have on the ticket, Bill Belichick? Right? Bill Belichick is their hometown hero. They're Boston. They're from Boston. They love Bill Belichick. They signed him to a big ass deal. Why aren't they buying views for him? Like I just don't understand why you're so obsessed with me having fake views. Like why do I care about having fake views? What does it do for me? I want the money. I don't give a fuck about a view. The money is important. The money, what is the point of a view? The money. When I get that YouTube check and it says 240,000, 300,000, 175,000, that's all I care. I don't give a fuck about no views. I don't give a fuck how many people's in the chat. But again, if you want to believe the views is fake, you got to believe the YouTube check is fake also. And why aren't they doing it for all of their people?
Well, they're not doing that. Bill Belichick is like 80 years old, dog. Okay, him doing a show on YouTube is only going to have certain people. All right, Bill Belichick is not talking something that is proactive to the younger demographic. Okay, you speak on a dumbed down level to where young people who like basketball, like LeBron and all of these people, these dummies look at you and say, well, he played in the NBA. So they'll listen to you and they'll believe what you got to say. Plus, it's a gambling betting site. Most people bet anyway. So if they're watching the show, they will sign up to Underdog Fantasy. The chances are great that they would sign up. It was contingent on guests on their show. But a lot of people don't want to show up there because you have it in your own house. You don't have it in an outside studio because it would cost you more money because you would have to pay rent for that studio. So that's why you put in the studios all in your house because it's less costly. Remember when you talked about trying to get it in a building?
Like listen, I get it, right? You thought what you said was going to be my reality. Oh, the show's going to fail. No one's going to buy this show. No one's going to build this show. And you're sitting there watching it growing, not getting worse. More people are at it. New people are being signed. Show designs, concepts. Dropping a new show soon, the battle mode, the video game version. I'm on playback, bringing people on, putting people on. So you really believe what you and Kwame was saying was some real identity of me. And you were just, you don't blame me for it. But the more you try to run your narrative, you're not going to be right ever. That's the real thing of it. You're never going to be right. You're always going to be wrong. Because the narrative you're pushing is not a right narrative. The fake bots and all that, have fun with it. It doesn't change reality. That's the checks are real. My niggas is millionaires now. Lexi makes more money here than she does in the WNBA by 3 folds. She just got a new show. It's not a conflict of interest because I'm her boss, and congratulations. When you're ready for a sponsor, the Underdog, you must sponsor her. She's in-house. I'm sorry y'all decided to do what y'all decided to do. And y'all look like you're having fun down there. I'm sorry Suge was the only one that believed in me. He gets rewarded. That's how you feel about it is none of my concern.
Suge is the only one that believed in me. There you go, Justin.
What does he mean by Suge the only one believed in him? I'm so confused.
He really think we care. That's it. He want us to care so bad.
I'm so confused. I'm going back on mute. I don't believed in what, his YouTube career?
Yeah, he was like, this could have been y'all.
How you feel about it is none of my concern.
He's the only one that believed
Look
it.
like you're having fun down there. I'm sorry Suge is the only one that believed in me. He gets rewarded. That's how you feel about it is none of my concern.
So y'all believe in Gil, y'all will be rewarded.
That nigga sound like he trying to pimp somebody.
You think this is about Suge getting paid by you? You care less. I was just making sure because you've always lied and said, I don't know, I don't work for him, he works for Underdog. I have nothing to do with what he do. So now you're basically saying, hey, he's the one that believed in me, he's the one I'm taking care of. So which one is it? That's what I'm saying, is that you're covering all bases there. Yeah, you're bouncing, either you did hire this guy or you didn't. Why would you deny it? For what reason? Don't even matter. I don't talk about him no more, so there's no need to deal with him. He's a junkie. You want to pay a junkie to think it hurts us? Fine by me. Keep paying. But what I mentioned with Lexi, it's not about how much money Lexi's getting. I don't care. She's not good on the show. She's not. Nico's way better. Light years better. So I'm just saying, you as a boss didn't do your job in handling the situation. I don't care she signed earlier in the year with the plate. That wasn't even what I was talking about. So I'm like, man, I don't even think you listen. Miko got signed because she's good. But she's about to be signed because she's actually good. She was good on the show. I've told you this before in the past. I'm not somebody that's gonna be a hater. I'll tell you flat out if somebody's good or if they're not good. I said, hey, she's good. We told you, Kenya Martin, good. Rashad McCants, he's wild. He's a lot of all over the place, but they're the life of the show. And you just get bad takes, but people respond to it because they so can't believe somebody will say something so fucking stupid. So it's working for you. I said, congratulations. I just didn't understand the need to have somebody like that around you. That's all I ask. I don't care if you hire him or not. I'm just like, for you, as a professional man, to have somebody so unprofessional, that kind of make me re-examine what's going on. Hell, I don't like FYM sports. Now, that's the one I don't like. But see, the junkie me and him don't cross paths. He don't talk basketball. He don't know nothing about sports. Now, when FYF come out with this whole LeBron James apologist videos he's doing that insults everybody's intelligence because he knows nothing about the game, he used to come on my page. And then everybody laughed him out the goddamn door because we knew he didn't know what the hell he's talking about. He's just an enthusiast. So that's the point I was making. So it's not about the junkie, really.
Now, that's where we went with the whole situation and everything else. And then he started. Yeah, so that was it. Then he started texting back. He went back to texting after that. But I was like, man, it's not even about, you keep talking about money. That's all he talks about is money. Like he think that's the contingent of what we talking about. I'm talking about the actual show. Is the show good or not? He don't care. He just want the money. That's all he doing it for, the money. I say the money is real. Shoot, the money. Because that's all.
That's all he ever talked about is money.
Yeah, he can't have a conversation. I'm like, you just heard him. When I asked the question, he couldn't even answer. He couldn't answer nothing about Miko. He told me when Miko started and all that. I said, no, the situation with Miko that happened there, you didn't handle it. You the boss. It's Gil's arena. You thought it was funny. You thought it was a joke. You thought she was playing around and you made her feel unsafe. And this is your house. He showed me a clip of a TV show he working on where they got all these girls in bikinis. They jumping in the pool at his house. He having the Gilbert Arenas pool party, basketball. You got all these players over there with all these girls. I'm like, Gil, this is a lawsuit waiting to happen. I'm like, this is a lawsuit. Don't you see the climate? Oh, no, ain't nobody here going to do that to me. I got security cameras everywhere. Nothing's going down. I'm like, man, you can have it on camera, tape, anything. That ain't going to make no difference. When a woman start complaining and crying and whining, next thing you know, you going to lose it all because you slow. They going to play you. They going to say, oh, this is an easy lick.
At his house, too, that make it worse.
Yeah.
Hell no. Then you
Yeah,
got to be, and then you got to be responsible for what everybody else do there. If somebody do get out of pocket with a woman, they're going to sue him and they're going to sue his house and the arena as well.
Yep. And that's why when you have business and companies at home, that's why it's hard for him to get guests on the show. Because a lot of people ain't coming to his house to just come over there and they not going to hang out there unless they really know Gil. That's why the people he have over there is people that normally live close by or they in Cali, from Cali, they friends of Gil. That's why the show can't get guests. I'm like, well, nobody's going to come in your house. They don't want to come to your house and be around all these people. They be like, well, where's your studio? Oh, it's in my house. Oh, no, I'll pass.
He probably thought it was a good idea too. I didn't know. You had a show in my house. Like it was a good concept, but you got to think about everything. You got to think about all the variables.
Exactly. Like if I had a show here, because I got the setup with 3 different companies. I got one downstairs, but not I had the flood and all that, so that's put out. That was fixed up. So that's a whole nother one. We was doing that for like movies and stuff. That's a whole nother company. I was like, dude, I got 3 companies in here and with one location. This is like a hub. So I was like, I know what you're doing, but you told me and bragged, I'm finna get a building and everybody going, I'm looking at spaces right now. And we finna have like all the shows. It's gonna be Rashad's show. We're gonna have Kenya Martin show. We're gonna have all the shows. This is what he would brag because he loved to brag. Now all the shows gonna be in his house. So
Man, that nigga just trying to get Underdog to remodel his house for him.
yeah, and I was like, they did all the work. No, we split it 50-50. That was he gonna tell me 50-50. I'm like, you ain't spent no 50-50. They paid for all that. And then they put so much money into it first to see was it gonna be worth them paying the other half up. And they did it. But I'm like, the show is successful only because of you, Kwame. You're going back and forth with all of us and all that, getting all that attention on him. People was going over there to listening to him. And then when the numbers got low, that's when he started coming back talking about you again. Whenever he ain't getting
I know.
he ain't pulling them in no more. You got to go ahead. He's like, all right, look, them bots is out there, but people ain't biting. Them fish ain't biting.
They got so desperate the other day. They said my name on the actual show. Remember, he said his show ain't for that. He keep it clean. He ain't with no drama. Yeah, he said my name on Gil's Arenas. Had Kenyon Martin, all of them talking about it.
Oh yeah, because they need you. They need you bad. See, he can't. If he didn't need you, he wouldn't be coming around here. That's why he keep it stirred up. He want people to keep talking about him, so maybe somebody come check him out and sign up for Underdog Fantasy. I'm like, look. I'm like, as a site, that's cool. But I'm like, I would never work with that junkie. That's never gonna happen. And that's why I told him flat out, I'm not gonna work with that junkie. Period. That's out. And I'm like, if Kwame ain't down, I'm not gonna be down. So that's just it.
Well, we can't work with him because he emotionally attached to that junkie. He said that's the only person that believed in him.
Yep. So I'm like, well, there it is. Then
He
I was
taking
like,
care of that junkie. That he said that shit like that's what you say to a chick. That's the only one that believed in me, son. So I'm gonna take care of him. He
oh
buying
my
this junkie
God,
watches
boy,
and
I'm
shit.
telling you.
They in love, boy.
Mm-hmm. Tell you, he probably got them rose petals. Remember that video you had with him with the rose petals in the water? He
Now
coming out.
that junkie's drawing up his bath water.
Yeah, that's his job. Hey, boss, you need anything else, boss? I'm like, man, you a grown ass man calling another man boss all the time. I'm like, you off work, still calling him boss. Hey, boss. Gil
Like
love that.
a little damn black ass slave.
Yeah, because that's what he knows how to be a minion. He like that show, The Minions. They gotta follow Gru everywhere he go. Gil is Gru, and all them little minions follow them around. Them little minions, that's all they know how to do is be a minion. They can't be a boss. They just got to be a minion. They need somebody to be a boss. They gotta find a boss and follow him around. So they got Gru. That's Gil. He grew. They
Man.
follow him around.
So he
Despicable.
just got this dude living in the house, just making videos up all night, making videos about me. And now he's making a documentary. What is Gil in game with this junkie?
Man, I don't know what the hell his end game is. His end game gonna be he gonna do something stupid because when you give stupid people money, they gonna do something stupid because they not used to having it. They used to being the person without money who swindle money out of people. Once they got the money, then something stupid happened because they're not used to having it. So they're gonna do something stupid out there, and Gil gonna get mad. He might steal somebody's cell phone because you can't. He gonna be, what you steal for? You got money. That's what he normally do. He gonna owe somebody from smoking crack up in the house, broken pipe. You might see burnt bent spoons in the corner. You gonna have needles everywhere. You might have it all because you just feed into the habit that he's talking about he don't have. I'm like, what junkie tell you that they are on drugs? So, but that's his problem. I was like, that's gonna be your problem. Your kids come over there. I'm like, can you imagine Laura come over there and see she bringing the kids and they, oh, daddy, I sat on a needle. What the hell is this? I'm like, boy, I'm telling you, you letting this junkie around your kids and letting him all up in your house. You don't even know this man. That's crazy. And this dude all on the internet, you ain't even vet him. You think LeBron James would let that junkie anywhere in his presence?
But LeBron James don't have the Gil's Arena show. I do.
You would be vetted before you even get in the room. Like, who is he? Where he from? You ain't getting close to him.
I
You
don't
only
think he's
get
gonna be able to get rid of this junkie. He's causing them to. He's making them too much of a dependent. The dude don't really even have a job title yet. They're trying to create something for him. They're trying to build him into something, but they gotta pay him. And so they giving him little trinkets and watches and shit. He on there today talking about, I can get used to this. I can get used to this. And he ain't even done no fucking work. So
yeah.
I think he done created a monster.
Gil is paying him because he thinks it hurts us. Like, yeah, look what I did. Look, I gave him that. See, if you'd been with me, this would have been yours.
I don't want nothing that junkie got.
Right, exactly. I'll be like, I'm good, man. I'm like, he just don't understand. I'm like, you talking to men, okay? Men who are not contingent on waiting on another man to do for them. See, this man is a codependent little. Well, I can't even say he's a codependent. He just depended on everybody else to take care of him. Every woman that had to take care of him because he couldn't step up and be a man. Couldn't take care of no business. This man was a photographer. He was a damn videographer. And
A
what
rapper.
happened to these documentaries? All the documentaries is him flying a drone showing him.
Yeah.
The
Hey,
hell?
look, he was a rapper too. That didn't work.
Yeah, a photographer taking pictures of teenagers and shit.
He was a failed boxer.
In his mind. Dude, goddamn junkie. How he a failed boxer? He was getting his ass kicked, shitting on all of himself. Women taking pictures of you with shitty draws. That lost your damn bowels because you out there doing crack, putting weed in the refrigerator. It's weed in there, and the aluminum foil in the freezer. Who does that? When I didn't know a whole bunch of weed. I'm like, y'all smoke weed. Does
Don't
anybody else
nobody do that.
put weed in the freezer in an aluminum foil? Who does that?
Nobody. But
Goddamn junkie, man. I was like, of course he gonna be. I ain't never done that drug in my life. I'm like, well, it's funny that the other girl who did do drugs, who's in remission, and she, got her life together and everything, said, of course she was on drugs. I'm like, normally drug addicts date other drug addicts. They normally don't just get in a relationship with somebody that don't do drugs so they can make them feel guilty every goddamn day. They normally date somebody else who do drugs too. So she said she was on drugs. Now you got two people saying you definitely was on some goddamn drugs, and you the only one in denial. And then all the crimes you've been arrested for is something a drug addict would do. I'm like, God damn. Then he had breaking. He got arrested for appliances for a break-in. I'm like,
Something like that. That
yeah,
boy got
like
so many charges. He
tools
got a
for
rap sheet.
robbery, tools for break-in.
Yeah, I don't know if he got charged with breaking in, but he damn sure got the tools for it.
Yeah, I'm like, damn, that's a charge. They charge you for having tools for the break-in.
Man, they know that junkie around his hometown. He was breaking in to get that smack.
Got to get that stuff, boy. And I was like, Gil, this make you look bad. That's why he don't get what I'm trying to tell him. Like, Gil, you look bad. You're a multi-millionaire, multi-millionaire, and you're hanging out with a junkie. This is what we do. So I'm like, I don't care about you paying him. I'm trying to get your brain to comprehend what I'm saying. It makes you look bad. People look at you and be like, you hanging with him? You only as good as the people you hang around. That's what they say. Look at your 4 closest friends. That's you. So
Well,
they
they
were
gonna
like,
tell right away that he not a real serious person.
right. They not gonna take him. No, that's why nobody takes him serious. Because who he surround himself around. They just use him. So he knows how to go in the right rooms and kiss ass because that's what he does. He's a kiss ass. And now he done got these people brainwashed. That's why he's here. Because ain't nobody else that played in the league respects him like that. They don't take him serious. So he don't get that respect. So he got to go to the internet to somebody who ain't even got a goddamn job, living off his daddy name because they got the same name. His daddy died. He had to move. They're like, oh, damn, my pop died. I got to move. But the thing is, he living off his daddy name. He ain't got nothing.
Oh, so that's crazy. So now he in the pool house and he feel like he done moved on up.
Yep. For him, it is a move up from that damn place he had, boy. I told you, he could stay in the damn living room, turn on the shower, cut on the stove, the TV. All of it was in arm reach. That damn place, good Lord. That looked like a halfway house. I'm like, that place used to be probably a halfway house. So that's probably how he ended up in there. But damn, like his whole thing is screwed up. And I'm like, that make you look bad, Gil. That your closest buddies. I'm like, you bring this dude around, Mel, your wife. I wouldn't have no guy like that around my wife.
No
I
way,
was like,
Jose.
dude, all right, I couldn't, there's no way. Ain't no way in hell I could be hanging around with him. That's why I was like, I don't want to work with him, Gil. I would not want to work with him. No, hell no. I don't want nothing to do with the joke. I don't want
Man,
no
they
junkie.
whole crew Gil say he gonna call my cousin Kev next. They whole crew that they got over here fucking with us. Boy, they some lame. Lord have mercy.
Yeah, they
But
don't understand. They make themselves look bad because they're not stopping nothing. I'm like, you're not stopping anything. Because in the real world, y'all could be making moves. Y'all just love somebody to just talk to you in the chat. But in real life, what are you doing? Y'all
nothing.
standing still, staying stagnant. I'm like, it's 2025. This is the year for action. All the talk and all that blah blah. No, it's over. It's action this year. I'm like, everybody making moves. I'm like, people ain't supposed to tell you what they do.
Exactly. They added this new cat, Rail. You done heard this cat named Rail?
No.
My the artist formerly known as my cousin, his friend Rail. I caught him in that quicksand so good today. So he was calling me a yag all day. This nigga gay, this nigga this nigga that. So I said, wait a minute, do you know this dude Sion Honcho? He tell me, I don't know no Sion Honcho. I said, yeah, you know a nigga named Sion Honcho. Y'all real close. He tell me, I don't know no nigga Sion Honcho. And this why. This is Sion Honcho.
Oh
You see
my.
that picture?
Yeah.
Now, he said he ain't know him, right? Now that is like a filter on the tongue. But he said he ain't know him. Look at this.
Oh.
He I caught the screenshot before he took it down because I know he was trying to hurry up and take it down.
Yeah.
So I just got him to admit that he didn't know him, but he up there texting, bro, you dead ass wrong.
Right. Yeah, he know him.
he really know him, if you ask me.
Yeah, he do. They be the main ones when you can tell because they always ask, they talk, get them away. Cause I'm like, y'all say stuff men just don't say to other men. I'm like, we don't be going around, ooh, yeah, yo, this dick size. And he's like, men don't talk like
Like,
that.
what the exactly? Like,
Right, we
where they say
don't
that
talk
at?
like that. I'm like, dang, I don't think I've ever had that conversation because I don't want to know what nobody else got. I'm like, that ain't my business. We like, men don't talk like that.
Well, these the new age niggas.
Always some butt play. Ooh, yeah, butt, yeah, you probably take it in the butt. I'm like, well, look, dog, we don't talk like that. I was like, I don't know where this new conversation y'all got. Gil do that all the time. Love talking about butt play and butt. I was like, yeah, see, that's what he was. Yeah, Kwame got his mama hips.
Yeah, that boy there. Oh my God, that video. That boy there is something else.
Yeah, and
He
he
need
said it.
Jesus.
He said it again in the chat. He said in the chat, Kwame got his mama hips.
Man,
I'm
that's
like,
crazy.
yeah. I'm like, dude, why are you so focused on his butt? Like, what? Like, do you hear yourself? I'm like, man, this dude really, they really exposed themselves. That dude, he had to bend over before and compromise himself.
He had to do something because he acting weird now, boy.
Look at that thumbnail. Look at that thumbnail. That picture right there. That was the look on his face when they told him, you want this new TV show, right? Your name's gonna be in lights. It's gonna be Gil's Arenas, but you know what we gonna need. I thought it was only that one time. Arizona fruitcake for life.
No, it definitely ain't that one time. Cause Diddy say you gotta be loyal to him,
Mm-hmm.
and he had Diddy at his party. Ooh, damn, she
Yeah,
worked.
paid Diddy to come. Paid Diddy to show up. I'm like, Diddy was gonna show up for free. Diddy was like, man, I would have came for free. And then I'm like, you ain't even show the after party. You ain't show the after party.
Wait, they had an after party?
Yeah, Gil. I mean, Diddy had an after party. He was like, man, all right, man, you can hang out with me. So what happened? Gil was like, I never saw Diddy again. I never hung out. I don't believe that. Because when that thing was over, Diddy was like, because he didn't even know Gil. He was like, I ain't never heard of you. And you paid for me you got me here. He was like, yeah, you got me here, you paid. But I ain't never heard of you. So I'm gonna stick around for a little bit. I'm gonna get up out of here. But he got there and stayed for a minute because Gil only paid for a walkthrough. So he's like, what you
How
pay
much?
me for?
He paid $1 million for a walkthrough?
Oh, that was just, I don't know how much he paid Diddy, but he paid Diddy to be there. And I do know
Okay.
that. But Diddy had to do the money he gave Diddy. He was like, oh, this is just for a walkthrough. I'll take a picture with you. I'll walk through, then I'm out. And then he came in because he's like, I don't know you. So Diddy went to the party and was like, hey, this is actually pretty cool, man. And he's like, yeah, I like the ice scope. She's like, yeah, okay. Yeah, you blowing up. All right. He was like, yeah, we come on, hang out. You know, you cool. Diddy gave you the okay. And you was happy as could be. Boy, you hugging your daddy. Daddy, Diddy like me.
What that fruit cup paid for everything he bought, and he was bragging about it,
Yeah.
bragging about buying that All-Star game.
He think that was a good business move. Oh, because of that, I got this. I got that because of this. I was like, man, you always gonna be around the money because you willing to compromise. When anybody they ask me to do it, I mean, oh hell no, I ain't gonna do that. You be, oh, I do it. You one of them. So they know that you always gonna be near the money. It ain't cause you smart and bright. That's why I keep trying to tell him. He think he's some damn businessman. I'm smart. Like, well, that might be smart. Maybe we just dumb. Because I be like, man, all money ain't good money. Can't do it. And then I told him, that's why I said, well, he kept bragging about that playbook thing. Yeah, I'm on playbook now. I'm like, okay, well, send me the information to the thing. He never sent the information. I was like, you never sent it. You kept advertising it to me and saying, I was like, all right, well, it sounds pretty interesting. I'm like, all right, well, send the information and, we'll look at it. Still didn't send me the information. So I'm like, all right, well, I guess Gil run the thing. This probably he talked like he run it. He don't run a goddamn thing over there. That's why he can't send the damn information. You know what that thing is, Kwame?
What is it?
That's like me telling you to come to YouTube. Come to YouTube. I got this thing on YouTube. Come on over to YouTube and you just set up an account and then you can start doing your own videos. I said, what? I'm looking at I went over there and checked it out. I said, well, what the hell do I need Gil for? I'm like, I could just get my own right now, set this up. What? Who? What? I don't understand. Who the hell need Gil? Then he's like, I didn't put people on. The person he talking about he put on got about 23,000 people on there. Gil got like 5,000. So how the hell you put him on? I'm putting people on. You did a video with him, both of y'all critiquing the game. He got 23 some thousand people on his account. You got like 5,000. But you the big Gilded Arenas. Why you only got 5,000 people? But hey, that's neither here nor there. So I went and looked it up myself. So I might go over there, Gil. But guess what? You has nothing to do with it. You just a person on there. You don't got no ownership in it, no stock in it, nothing. You just a person that signed up for another site. Talking about, so watch what I do with it. I'm like, okay,
Now,
you
couldn't
own,
he wasn't riding up to 405, wasting that 3-4 million every 2 weeks. Couldn't he have created this show back then and then be recouping more of his money since he put the money up himself?
Gil's whole thing, and so was Underdog, was that this show was supposed to be sold to Showtime. Showtime was supposed to get the show. And that's when Steven Jackson was helping him because they had their shows on there. So Gil was trying to get his shows on there. And that's when Captain Jack told him, like, yeah, you come over here asking me to help you out with your damn shows, but you wouldn't stand up with me with Kwame. And then he was, I don't know him. He ain't done doing all that Big King talk. I didn't know Jack. Matt's my friend. Matt want me to do the show. He don't want Captain Jack. All that talk. Well, I see Matt ain't left to come join you. Matt still with old Captain Jack.
That's why Gil over here talking shit. He trying to show his alliance.
Yeah, see,
See if
he
Showtime
knows.
about the show.
Right, he wants somebody to buy the show. That's what he really wants. He like, I need somebody to buy the show. Nobody want it. So that's why he had to go to YouTube and put it on his YouTube channel. And Underdog is using the YouTube channel. And he was like, I own it though. I'm like, yeah, but Underdog has control over it. You don't. You can't put nothing up on No Chill Deal.
Damn.
Not one goddamn thing can you put up without Underdog. Underdog got to put it up, not you. You don't upload a goddamn thing. You cannot upload what you want on that page. That's why you got No Chill Give. Because you can't do nothing over there on Gills. But I own it. So I'm like, yeah, they're renting it from you. They're running it. That's why it's on their page. It's their feature page. Your show is on their feature page. It's on their website, kid. It's on Gills Arena. And when they go to Underdog Fantasy, it's at a feature channel, Gills Arena.
Well, why nobody won't buy Gil's Arena if it's already a good show? They got the 16,000 or 16K in the chat every time they go live. Why can't they sell that?
Because real people who do numbers know better. Real
Mm-mm.
people who do these shows, they know like that's inflated. Those numbers are grossly inflated. And it's like, come on, like Gil couldn't do. Remember his No Chill Gil couldn't even do 300 people in the chat. He was going
Mhm.
live doing 300, 400 people in the chat, and now he doing 16,000 in the chat. It's like all of that's lies. Because when he went live one time, it was on 300, and then it just shot up to 1,600. I said, "Oh hell no, that's not even possible." So that's how you know he trying to do like Shannon Sharp and all the rest of them shows. They're organically done because they are promoted. They're at the top of the search engines. The
Mhm.
algorithm have them up there. Anytime they drop something, they're gonna get recommended right away. Gil want that, so that's why they're trying to buy their way up there, so that they can stay at the top of the search engine. Oh, when that go, then the next one go. But see, they're big with shorts. What they don't have is a lot of staying power.
Mhm.
Like they don't have people listening to that show for a long period of time because a lot of that number and that traffic, that's what the networks look at. Was the adherence. How long are they listening to your show? If you got all these people, why is all these people dropping out in like maybe 1 minute, 2 minutes? And what they do is they go to Bangladesh and get those click farms, and they have them people in there, and they pay them to all go on the phone. They got all the phone angulated to log in to make it look organic, and then they'll stay on for a little bit and drop off. Stay on for a little bit, drop off. And but that don't help your show, but it'll help boost it. It'll fool the YouTube algorithm to believe the show is doing well. So it'll boost them up in the algorithm so it gets recommended to real people. So I'm like, that's what happens, Gil. So that's why if you got all these numbers, it's gonna push you up to the top of the recommendations. So when the real people see it, they might, look, it's Gil Renner, the topic, and they like sports, they might click on it and watch it. Some of those people might sign up and join Underdog Fantasy, but they're big with shorts. I'm like, yo, shorts is what is their biggest commodity with the show. Is they put out all these shorts because all all the shorts they run is clickbait. So it gets a lot of clicks on that. And some people go in there and watch the title or whatever. So they've been getting a lot of people subscribing to Underdog Fantasy based off of that. But other than that, the show is really. I was like, look, I'll look at the show. I don't care about the numbers really, but I was like, the show is it worth watching? And no, it is. I can't. If they have a segment, they might have one segment where Kenyon's talking, Rashad McCants is talking, and they basically putting Gil in his place. That's when the show is great. Because I was like, they seem to be teaching Gil what he need to what he they surprised he don't already know.
Yeah, it's all that yelling for me. Gil just sit up there and just yell and shout, and it's like he overdoing it.
That's what he always do. He gets defensive, and that's his defense mechanism. I just got to out talk and get loud because I don't have a point. To hear him talk is so hilarious, man. That scap attack, oh my goodness. That was brutal. He ran his ass way off the course. He gave him the business. Gil was so stuck. I ain't never seen somebody so unprepared in their life. I'm like, you didn't know what you was getting in there with. You thought that Gilbert Arenas shit was gonna work with him. He had numbers. He was waiting on your ass. Tell your ass up.
That dude's scap attack, Gil couldn't yell at him. I knew it was over with for him.
Oh no, you can't yell at him, boy. He respect them white boys.
Mm-hmm.
The white boy up there, he know how to be calm and he waiting his turn. He ain't cut nobody off. Soon as you got up there, no. It's like, wait a minute. Can you let him finish, Gil? Even his damn employee was telling him, FYF Sports. He was like, can you let him finish, Gil? I kind of want to hear what he's trying to say.
He don't want me to say nothing, boy. He just want to argue the whole damn time. I'm like, bro, like you saying the experts. What experts? Who are these experts? I don't believe in your experts. And then he tried to act like I came up there and changed the topic. No, he started talking about ass. I'm like, please, respectfully, don't mention ass because of what he said the last time. And then the nigga just wouldn't shut up.
Yep.
They talking about wide back camel. That must have been early on in the live.
Oh my goodness.
Okay, I'm done. Totally respectfully. What's going on with this person? It's California, Texas, East Coast, we different energies. He said, okay, I still think Gil is smart and Brown is smart. Gil is actually not that smart. Gil knows how to position himself in rooms to where people can utilize his star power. It don't take smarts to do that. They market us athletes all the time. All you gotta do is have a manager go out and see if somebody want to use your name for some money. And if it's enough buzz around your name, somebody will give you a check. And Gil he's good at that. Creating buzz and drama around his name and turning it into a check.
And you look at, here comes somebody coming in there. You's a fraud. Okay, yeah, it's a troll. Just want some attention. I'm like, that's the weirdest thing I've ever heard in my life. How can somebody be a liar if the two people came out and said it themselves? I'm like, Chad Johnson and Shannon Sharp was running a play with each other, trying to pretend like they were mad at each other. And they on social media posting all this. Chad was, F it, I'll get my own podcast. He put all that on social media. It's like he was mad that his ex-fiance, whatever, they still cool, I guess. But his ex is she signed with Shannon Sharp show and they ain't tell him. So they was running that play. I'm reporting what they talking about. Now I can see if I came out and made that up. I'm reporting what they talking about. And they were like, ha, we were trolling. And then they were like, yeah, they got you. I'm like, how they get me? I'm reporting what they put out. It's like somebody saying, hey, call 911. Oh, I got a house on fire. You come over there, the fire truck. Everybody come over there and they're like, aha, we got you. I'd be like, what you mean? You called and said it was a fire. Well, we the fire department. What we supposed to do? Not show up? I didn't say I had exclusive news.
I was about to say, who the hell is this?
I don't know who this person is. You said you had exclusive news and stuff. I said, no, I did not. I said, breaking news. This just happened. And then I show it on the damn video. I show the actual thing. And in the video, had this person probably didn't even look at the video. He's just reading the title. I can tell. You can tell a stupid person a long mile from now. He going off the title of the video. He ain't even watching. Because if you watch the video, I said, well, I can't believe this is real. I don't really know if this is real or not, because when no company, I can't see Shay Media saying it ain't personal, it's just business. I was like, you put that on there right after he said that? I was like, oh, they got to be playing then. I was like, I don't know if it's real now because of that line right there. And it's all
Right,
on
because
video.
tied to those corporations, they know damn well they can't fight or get in no trouble.
Right. And I'm like, boy, you antagonizing somebody like that? I didn't tell him, shoot, somebody be out the door.
Says no, dude, you got exposed. You thought it was real.
No, I didn't think it was real. That's what I'm saying. That's why I know people who watch the video, they know. I'm just saying, people play, like, I watch the show. They don't even watch the show. These are people that don't even watch Nightcap, and they just they saw something and wanted to jump in there. Because if they watched Nightcap, then they would have understood and saw what was going on and been like, oh, okay, I get it now. Because I clearly was saying what exactly been going on when you watch the shows. Shannon Sharp played too much, and Chad go for it. You know, he's always at the end of the butt of the jokes. And sometimes they go too far. And Chad will be playing, but then they start calling him Chad Rosado, calling him his wife's name, his fiance, and, you know, people out on the street be calling him that. He's like, look, man, y'all doing too much, you know. And I was just saying, sometimes it gets disrespectful. He be serious. And Shannon be thinking he playing and he not. And I was like, I've seen those episodes. And then when Shannon get mad, he want to embarrass him on the show. Oh, you late. Why you late? Talking to him all disrespectful. Oh, no, you ain't never did that. No, it's all about punctuality around here. This the job. This your job. You know, so, you know, he a stickler. And he was like, man, I had an emergency. The car broke down, man. Shannon, it happens. But he's like, I'm only a few minutes late. That's Shannon Shaw.
So is Shannon Sharp hired his girlfriend like everybody reporting in the news media?
Oh, you would break it up. What you say?
Oh, this phone acting. I said, did Shannon Sharp hire his girlfriend?
Yeah, he signed her. She got a podcast show called The Humble Baddies. A bunch of dummies on the show. It's a horrible show too. And they signed with Shay Media, and I'm like, they don't even get views. I was because I was like, no, women didn't even like her. They don't like none of the women on the show. They are some superficial. We got to put our boot on a man type of women, and that's what I'm saying. I was like, that's what Chad's problem is right now. Is he's henpecked. I'm like, they base their whole relationship off sex. She cheated on her husband with him, and she tried to make an excuse for it. Women always try to make it sound cute. I was going through a whole phase. A whole phase. Yeah, we was going tit for tat. Tit for tat.
Now and they got a new one. We was having an entanglement.
Oh yeah, entanglement. Anything to make it sound like, no, you was just a hoe. She always putting him down, like he said. She always talking crazy to me. Like, remember, I don't need you. I wanted you. So do you remember that? I was like, ain't no woman gonna tell me nothing like that. I wanted you. I don't need you. I'll be like, okay, well then you can go.
Exactly.
Yeah, I ain't got to put up with this shit at all.
Send it to me, Odom. Nah, but so you telling me you ain't like that nigga real that said he got stranded?
What did he
He
say?
said a woman stranded him.
A woman stranded him.
Yeah, she said she keep leaving him running off, and he's stranded. I don't know how a woman can leave me stranded when they got Uber and they got Lyft.
He probably ain't got no money. Another
He's
broke
begging for
rapper.
$20. That dude was begging for $20 online,
Goddamn broke rapper.
but he the gangster though. He real.
Shit, the broke gangster. Yeah, I'm like, man, you better go to the gangsters union and get a loan.
All right, hold on. Older Street got something about Gil. Oh boy, he got a little gangster over here.
So
Now,
he basically took another rapper's name and called himself. Now he want to be Hell Real. I'm like, we already had a Hell Real. Now you want to be Hell Real?
I thought we had two hill rails, but okay, well now we got three, or it's back, or it's two now originally. But I definitely know the first hill rail.
Yeah.
Let's see this Odom back here. Oh, this CJ. Yo,
Oh,
Odom, what up?
hello.
Oh, so I'll just drop it in the back chat. Every time he talks game, he talks about the points per game, and I found, or you probably seen it. I don't know if you've seen it, but this is him talking about Patrick Beverly, and everything he says about Patrick Beverly can be applied to you. So I didn't know if you had got it because I had sent it to Rodney and asked him to send it to you. But so if you look in the back chat, I just dropped the link. That was all.
Let me see. Oh yeah, I see
Hey,
it.
y'all can hear me? I got my headphones in. I want to make sure y'all can hear me.
I can hear you.
Oh, y'all bet. Yeah, I just came in here because I seen you sent the link. I'm at work right now, bored, just chilling, listening to y'all. Bruh in the chat, he said that it's not a flex that I'm up right now at work. So I don't see
Why?
how.
Why is
I
that
rather
not a flex?
I'd rather be at work making money right now than sitting in bed in my drawers watching a nigga I don't like talking shit in comments.
Exactly.
Facts.
Like, come on, man. These dudes is funny, man.
Yeah, they weird as
they
hell.
got girlfriends, but they spend no time with them. They'll shame us, and we don't never have no girl around. I'm like, okay, if that's what you want to believe, I don't have no girlfriend, but if that's what you want to believe, then there ain't nobody around. And why would any man on YouTube show their girl? That would be dumb. We ain't gonna do nothing but talk about it. So,
Exactly.
everybody just need to do their thing. But these guys that claim to have women, but they online all day talking about men, that's a little weird to me.
Yep.
Yeah.
I'm like, did y'all think I'm stupid? They all on Facebook. That's her. That's her. We gonna find her. It was like, oh, that girl you was with, man. I think I seen her on his Facebook. I'm like, damn, y'all really screw it. Yeah, yeah. You be talking about LeBron now. We gonna find yours. And then I'm like, man, this is why I don't, I don't do this. I'm
Yeah,
like,
these
y'all make
motherfuckers
me
crazy.
very confident in not putting her on those screens.
Hey, what's up with Gilbert though? Cause like I said, like I knew bro didn't know basketball for real when he said that he pretty much like downplayed like players that won championships just because they wasn't star players. Like I don't know what his obsession. My bad, I got speech problems. I don't know what his obsession is with with star players. It's like star players don't make a basketball team. Like all these players, all these so-called star players that got rings, they got rings because the players around them helped them.
Well, the
Like
thing
even
about
even
star
with LeBron,
players,
let me say this one last thing real quick. Like even with LeBron, like I kind of get where Kyrie was coming from when he left that year when he left, because it's like, bruh, like I'm a diehard Warriors fan. I'm not one of them bandwagons. Like I was the Warriors fan when Kwame was the center, and motherfucking Nate Robinson was our point guard. Ronnie Turoff and all of them, nigga, Jamal Crawford. Like I'm a real Warriors fan. So like when I watched that 2016 finals, I'm telling y'all, they won that. The Cavs won that finals because of Kyrie Irving. It was not because of LeBron. But who got the finals MVP? Who got all the hype? LeBron James.
yeah.
You know, that's what I mean by it. It's like, bruh.
But
What you finna say?
no, what I was going to say is that's the teams that normally win championships. The what they call franchise players. You know, like you have a player that's a franchise player. You build around the franchise player, and that player is normally the first option on the last option when the game comes down the line. So yeah, you gotta have other pieces to win. Like you're gonna need a bench. You need those guys to come off the bench and be able to perform and don't lose the lead, and that helped Golden State tremendously.
Hmm.
Is they had a great bench. That's how they won 73 games. Because
That's what I'm saying.
the
Strength in
bench was
numbers.
just as strong or as decent. They all knew they roles. So it was like they wasn't missing a beat. So
So
I don't know what Gilbert is talking about because it's like he's trying to blend in today's game with yesterday's game to make comparisons, and it's so asinine. And one of his followers, who's actually like he's got his hand all up Gil's butt, he comes on my Instagram and leave a message that and I'm like, dude, first of all, don't ever quote Gil. You've already screwed up. Yeah, you don't understand. They only using saying Jordan name because of LeBron. I said, oh, come on now. Don't come in here talking like bringing Gil's analogies in here. Like Gil said, they only mentioned Jordan because of LeBron. Now I'm like, nah, Michael Jordan name is being mentioned every goddamn day, and he been retired for 22 years. Gil gave a dumbass take talking about when LeBron retire, all of y'all, what y'all gonna do? Because you can't talk about LeBron no more because he gone. I'm like, dude, they've been talking about Michael Jordan for 20-some years, and he been retired for 20-some years. They will talk about LeBron after his ass is gone. So what is he
yeah,
talking?
bro. People still gonna be talking about Curry when he retired. Like I don't know. That's why I said.
Exactly. They gonna still talk. They
Gil
was
to be a former basketball player, but he be saying some goofball, knucklehead ass shit, man.
the NBA is gonna keep talking about him. That's the thing. They gonna keep talking about it. The NBA is gonna keep talking about LeBron even when he gone. They gonna keep comparison, and they thinking like the NBA just gonna turn off LeBron. No, they're gonna use him like they do Jordan. Oh, he's good. Only LeBron was close. Yep, he's chasing LeBron. There's all this stuff. They're gonna keep milking it all the way, and then his ass can't go away. He don't know how.
Yeah.
LeBron, shit.
No, he just. I think it just hit me. I think the reason why he said that is because people ain't talking about him.
They never
That's what
do.
it is. Cause
They
why else would he say it? Like, cause that's why I said like I don't even like I don't know about y'all or other people that's watching this, but like that's why I said like if I had to choose any player in a prime to start my team with that was a point guard, like Gil would be the last person on my mind. I would not be thinking about Gil at all. Out
mhm.
all the point guards in the league, but he think that he really do think that he like he one of the best point guards to ever play the game. It's like I don't see it personally.
I don't have him nowhere near that category. I don't have him anywhere. I don't look at him as a point guard. LeBron to me isn't a point guard at all. He's a guy that's got speed. He doesn't have that ball handling to be a point guard. He doesn't know how to pass people open, meaning that he don't get you the ball in your shot pocket. He needs you to be still. Real point guards can make passes when guys are moving. He has one cutter. He can hit that person, but he needs everybody to be still. Real point guards can pass the ball in motion. Point guards know how to do that. While bodies are moving, they can, like, look at Chris Paul. Chris Paul can drop a dime real quick.
Yeah,
while
Chris Paul,
everybody's
that
moving.
boy for sure.
Yeah, because he's a traditional point guard. But everybody just pass you the ball now and say, "Hey, do what you do." But you know who your person that you playing with. They know how they are. They give you the ball in your shot pocket, which means you don't have to get the ball from here and pull it down to go up and shoot. You get it in a rhythm. You catch it right where you're comfortable, and you can pull up and shoot. So you got to practice and run through practices, and that's the problem with the Lakers and LeBron-led teams. He doesn't practice with them. So all these players on the court, and they keep switching people in and out of the lineup, the majority of them haven't practiced with each other. So because they hadn't practiced, they basically using the game itself as the practice. So
Yeah. Well, you talking about LeBron? I was talking about Gilbert Arenas.
Oh, you talking about Gil as a player?
Yeah, I'm talking about. I was saying like Gil, like he tried to act like he just the superstar point guard, and like he
I
like
thought
one
you
of
were
the
talking
best.
about LeBron.
No, I wasn't talking about LeBron. LeBron ain't no point guard.
No, I mean the thing about it is Gil was more of a scorer than a point guard, but he could distribute the ball. He had footwork. So as a player, offensively, he had a great package because it wasn't something you could really teach somebody else. Some of the offensive moves, how to get to some spots, yes, but his shot that he got, that's just accustomed to him. Because his shot and his form was like weird, but it worked for him. So he knew how to get his shot off, get to his spot. He had some speed. He was fast. So, yeah, he was good at that point of it, but he needs to work. He needs to play with a big man. Gil had a big man. He can throw the ball down low, and he can just get to his spot where he needs to go and play two-man basketball because he likes to go ISO 1-on-1. That's his advantage.
I mean, hey, he had Kwame.
Yeah, he won his most games.
Yeah, but he like ISO ball better than anything because he was faster than everybody.
Yep, he had a quick first step, and he'll get to his spot, and then he can pull up and get his shot off. And once he he's a rhythm shooter. Like if he got 3 or 4 go in, and he'll go off on a run. And after that, then he'll cool off. But if when it gets like the rubber hits the road, like playoff games, and it comes down to it, Gil sometimes would lose track of what he was even thinking about. And the whole play they designed, and Gil hit the shot, and they told him, they was like, Gil hit the shot, the one against the Bulls. He's like the game winner. They was talking about that the other day. He was like, Gil, the play was you were supposed to pass the ball down to Larry Hughes. Larry Hughes was killing that game. You were supposed to get the ball to Larry Hughes. I was. He wasn't supposed to shoot. Yeah, he don't even remember he didn't remember the play. He was like, oh, I thought I was shooting that. He was like, no, the coach was like, Larry was on fire. Larry was on fire this whole game. Like, we got to get Larry the last shot. And he's like, you did a flare screen. You got the ball. You supposed to get that ball to Larry. He was like, oh, I didn't know anything. He was like, I could tell the play. He's like, we ran the play, and I said, oh, Gil, he ain't giving up the ball.
Yeah.
He had to go 1-on-1, and he just good thing he hit the shot.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. I really didn't like. I really don't really remember watching bro like that too much either. But like even just off like I didn't watch a lot of point guards like that, but I still like the little bit I did see from them. I seen something like John Rondo when he was in his Celtics days. He
Oh
was a
yeah,
dog.
yeah.
You feel me?
That's a real point guard.
Yeah. Same thing with Chris Paul.
Yeah.
Who else?
Traditional point guard. Man, it's not too many of them anymore.
Steve Nash. You feel me?
Brevin Knight.
Yeah, Brevin Knight. Yeah, Brevin Knight was underrated too. Underrated. But there was a lot of them, man, that was just, like Ish, man. Ish, I forgot his name, but I know his name was Ish.
Ish Smith, Smith
Ish
or
Smith.
something like that.
Yeah, Ish Smith was a good point guard. He was just too small, but he definitely was.
Jason Kidd, a good one too. It's hella point guards I choose over him, but that's why I'm saying like he overrated to me.
Jay Kidd was
He
good in
like
high
he
school.
like that.
He couldn't shoot back then, but man, I'm like I've never seen somebody who could stand straight up like that and dribble like Jay Kidd. Jay Kidd could be standing straight up dribbling. I'm like, he wasn't even hunched over or nothing. He would be standing straight up. I was like, man, look at him standing straight up. Jay Kidd, man. And when he went to Cal, I was like, I watched him perform, and I was like, yeah, he's definitely going to the league.
Yeah, see, I only watched them. The only time I really watched him like that for real is when he was on the Mavs when he won that championship that year.
Yeah, and that's crazy because he was supposed to play with Kobe. And that was another player that was supposed to come over and play with Kobe. And they were saying we getting Chris Paul, and so that ended that. But Jay Kidd was gonna come over there and play with Kobe. But they was getting Chris Paul, and that whole thing.
But that would have been nasty.
This why it just hit me too. That's why I was about to. That's why I had wanted to come on here and talk about too. This unrelated though what we talking about, but it's about LeBron. It's about LeBron. So you remember when you had did that video about LeBron about how he got exposed for being with Drake with the hoes.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so it's crazy because that's how you know, like it's something that Kwame had said on that live where he was like, if you what did he say? He was talking about Hunter, where he was like, if you Travis Hunter, then like how people gonna be talking about you and all that, but no. I'm thinking about something else. My bad. I'm thinking about something else. But no, I was talking about so on that video, he was talking about LeBron sleeping with his wife. Sleeping with other girls. In real life, I know there's one girl where we was having a conversation, and I asked her because she be into that feminist stuff. So Mia was talking about that, and I asked her one time. I said, I asked her like when we was having this discussion about that. I asked her. I said, if you was like a millionaire and a dude walked up to you trying to talk to you, and you found out he was a teacher, but he was only making $45K a year, would you still talk to him? She said no. So when she said no, I'm like, I asked her why. Long story short, LeBron got brought up. I said, you know that if you get a dude that's making a whole bunch of money, he gonna have options, and he gonna be like he gonna be talking to other girls. She started crying. She started crying and said that, why would you say that about LeBron? You think that black man, a rich black man, is not gonna be faithful to his girl, and you talking about LeBron? He ain't, like, she was pretty much like crying because I said that LeBron cheats on his wife. And we had this discussion back in like 2021. And you see 3-4 years later, look what came out.
I mean, that's not real. It's not. Well, it's only news because of what's going on with Drake. But other than that, it's like everybody already know. This stuff come out. These Instagram models talking. This stuff is everywhere. Like, but again, it's only gonna be there for a week and then it's gonna go away. And that's why it's no response needed by LeBron, his wife, and then they got understanding. So she's gonna be taken care of. She ain't gonna rock the boat. You ain't gonna hear no response from her.
Yeah, but it was just crazy to me because it was something that Kwame had said that made in that live that had made me bring that up. I forgot what he said, but that's why, like, we made me bring that up because it's just like people be idolizing these celebrities, and like, especially us as black people, like, we be idolizing these celebrities and thinking like they can't do no wrong, to the point where she was literally crying tears because I said that he cheats on his wife. But yet you see the same woman talking about she wouldn't even talk to no teacher, to no black teacher. Mind you, this is a black man teacher, even though we making an analogy. She talking about she brought up all this black power shit when it came to LeBron, when I said that he cheats on his wife. But yet she said that she wouldn't even talk to a black man teacher that's making $45K a year just because he's making $45K a year.
Well, is she alone?
Shit, I don't know what she got going on. I ain't talked to her since the pandemic.
I mean, but does she have a man there?
Oh, I don't even know.
Well, because if she's saying she can't do that, no women who do that don't even have anybody. And then they find themselves 55 and lonely, still trying to figure it out. Talking about some name for the games. Talking about a high value man. I'm like, high value man. I'm like, what would a high value man want with you? What you bringing to the table? If all you bringing to the table is sex, then that's anybody can come and do that. You expendable. I'm like, you 55 and you talk about you finna put it on them at 55 trying to be 35. It's like you had your chance to do all that and run around.
Yeah, she gonna put them on all right. Put on that fupa all down on them and shit. Put all that weight down on them and shit. He don't want that.
And it's crazy because it's like, bruh, we can't even have no teachers in our community. It's a bad thing we can't have, like, that's shameful for a teacher, for a black man to say he want to teach kids and become a teacher. That's shameful.
No, it's not shameful. She's saying she just ain't gonna give you no booty.
Right. And a woman like that you don't need anyway, because she's just materialistic anyway. So it depends on what you want from the woman. Now, some people are like, hey, this is what I want. I don't want no commitment. I want somebody just as shallow. But some people now, they marry these type of women, then get upset when the woman don't conform to what the world they want. Like, man, what's wrong with you? I'm like, you met her in the club. This is what she was doing in the club. Now she with you, she still gonna want to go to the club.
Yeah. And to Anthony, I ain't got no women's problems either. That was just something I had that happened in real life that I had wanted to speak about. I don't got no women problems. Women love me.
All right, well, I think we should end it on that note. Women love goddamn CJ. I'm tired of the Hey, that was the perfect note to end it on, man.
Yep.
I'm gonna go
All
get
right,
my
man.
second nap in. I done finished my swagger dash. I'm gonna go lay it down. Salute to you, Cino. Appreciate you and your audience. Salute to you, CJ.
All
All
right.
right, man. I
I
appreciate
had
it,
the
Doug.
last word.
We got ladies love cool CJ, huh? Oh man. All right.
All right, big dog.
All right.